Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 94. We're the Cookie Shuffle guys. I'm Joe.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Sara.
Boom.
Before we get started, I just realized, I didn't just realize, I've been realizing it ever since I started doing it, but I've never pointed it out before. Every time I start the podcast, I'll like lean back and then I do this. I crack my knuckles while I'm saying, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. And you can, every single time I've said the intro, you can see me doing this.
It's like you have the nerves to say your name or something.
It makes me nervous. I have to think. I can't, if I tried to sit still while I said it, I don't think I'd be able to get it out.
You say like, I'm Joseph.
Yeah. Before we get started here, like I said last week at the end of the episode, we're going to start at the beginning of the episode. Make sure you guys are subscribing on YouTube, please, because that's where we are focusing our content right now is on YouTube. Obviously, we upload to Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well. But YouTube is going to be our biggest source of... Wow. YouTube's going to be our biggest source of traffic.
I think so.
So just make sure you're subscribing, please. Turning on those notifications.
Notifications. Those noties.
Those noties. Thank you.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know, for the 32 of you that are subscribed, we appreciate you. For the rest of the world that isn't subscribed, just do it. Just fucking do it.
Can't hurt.
It doesn't hurt. It's free.
It's one button. And you don't even have to watch. Really, you don't have to.
You can hit that subscribe button. You can turn notifications off.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, hey,
I'm subscribed to like a bunch of accounts on YouTube. I watch maybe 2 accounts.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I have so many.
Yeah. I watch the same, maybe 3 channels all the time.
Just like if I am interested in you for like a week or something, I think you're really funny, or I'm gonna be interested in you for like a week or 2.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna subscribe.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, this guy was funny. It was cool. I'm just boom.
Exactly.
And then I don't ever watch you again.
Yeah.
I subscribe and then I like forget that episodes are gonna come out. So then I just like binge a bunch of their episodes.
That's always good
like,
too.
Oh, nice. Because then, because like sometimes some of the people's vlogs that I watch are only like 8 minutes, and I'm like, ugh, I wish there was something else.
Mm-hmm.
So then I like just wait, and then I forget about it, and then I binge them.
And that's how I am with a lot of the podcasts I listen to. I will wait for a couple of months before I listen to them. And it's usually like when I'm going on a flight, I will download 3 episodes that last me the entire flight and then just binge through the episodes. And that's always fun.
Yeah, there were like 3 podcasts that I was completely just always watching. It was Monday, Tuesday, and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And I don't think I've watched any of them in the past month.
Yeah.
Or month.
Because then it's nice, because then you just get to binge watch them and it takes up time.
I don't even plan on doing that. I'm just gonna pick up like right at
that works too.
The next one, I think, because
really?
I just like when I go on lunch or like a break, that's usually when I would toss on the podcast.
Yeah.
And I would just start watching it on YouTube. And at one point, I just like started watching like the streamer YouTube videos again of the games that I play. And that's pretty much just all I watch again. I'm on that kick again.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's funny how like being on the internet like you'll do one thing for a long period of time and then you're just like, no, I'm going to do this now.
Yeah. It's just like dead to you.
Yeah.
I used to watch this bounty hunter on YouTube. And for, I don't know, 3-4 months, whatever. Mm-hmm. He also did change his things where it's like he has a like Patreon now. And it's like,
oh yeah.
I'm like,
he's a sellout now.
Come on. I mean, he never showed the like.
Which reminds me, guys, feel free to visit our Patreon.
he never made like YouTube. You can only show so much, anyways.
Yeah.
Like Patreon, you can get like the uncut versions and everything.
Did you say uncut virgins?
Yeah, I did. I think I did at first. Yeah. So, but I was like, and then I just kind of was like, little. I was like. I'd start watching the episode and I was like, man, I'm getting a little bored.
Yeah.
So I'll watch something else.
You know, it's funny. As much as like, obviously we've been recording podcasts ever since episode 24, and I don't ever watch podcasts. I will only ever listen to podcasts. But like with ours, I want people to watch it more than I want people to listen to it.
So what I do, I used to be a big binge podcast listener, like huge, like that, because it wasn't ever like my choice of like media when I was just like randomly doing stuff around the house. So I would listen to them when I would drive back and forth from school. So that was like 3.5 hours where like I would just, it was mostly this podcast. This is the one that started me listening to more podcasts. And so now at my office job, I just sit there and like a lot of the stuff I do, like I can listen to things. So like when I'm typing in like emails, I just listen to podcasts, so much so that I've had to find like 8 different podcasts because I listen to them from like 9 to 5. So like I have like now 10 or 11 different podcasts.
That's good.
That I listen to.
Yeah.
They're not the best, maybe. They're not like super educational or like make you think.
I only listen to funny podcasts.
Yeah. Those are the ones.
Although I will say, I'm going to give a quick shout out here to a podcast that I love. I haven't listened to in so long. But it's called Crime Junkies. And it's like they just tell true crime stories. And that shit's wild. The shit that goes on. Now they're from the Midwest, but the shit that goes on, they talk about all over the country, but they'll focus a lot in their state. The shit that goes on is wild. I love like I don't love them because they're terrifying, but like the murder stories, it's just like, how the fuck does somebody do that? And then what I hate about Crime Junkies, they'll do like missing persons cases, and they're awful because it's like they're telling a story and it doesn't have an ending because this person's been missing for the past 20 years and you're just like,
I can't listen to those. They freak me out so bad.
Oh, they're so good. They are creepy. The way they tell the story is very, very well done. But like, it's just so crazy. I could never listen to it at night. If I'm like driving, I will not turn that podcast on.
Oh, I was going to say, in my head, I was thinking, imagine you were listening to this and you're just like so focused on it because you're like, this is such a good story. And then like, and they just can't, I don't know how when they ended, like, yeah, she's been missing for like 20 years. You just get like a knock on your door.
Like, what the fuck? No, but no, that's how they end it. She'll just be like, it's 2 women, and it's one who really like tells all the details about it. The other one just kind of is like, yeah, and she annoys me. But the one telling the story, she's just got like a very soothing voice, but it's like also very like ominous, I guess is the word. And I don't know, it's just it's good. Crime Junkies, check it out. Shout out Crime Junkies. Feel free to do a podcast with us.
Shout out. The only one that I've ever listened to that I care to just like listen to, I don't have to watch, is I don't really care about when I'm watching the funny ones. I kind of want to see like them reacting and them doing what's going on in the thing. But like Joe Rogan's podcast,
that's just a listening one.
Yeah, his is a good just listen one. I do like to see like, because he often he'll like smoke the cigars, or he'll be showing like Dan Aykroyd has like a vodka that he made, and it was in this cool looking like skull bottle, I think. Cool. So it's like I want to see that stuff, but yeah, Joe Rogan's his is more tossing while you're in the car or something like that.
Yeah. Which
I think I might do because I want to see what's up with him. Haven't listened to him in like 17 years. But so exciting news on my end, by the way, to you folks listening, and Joe knows, and now Sarah knows because I told her just before the podcast. But I did finally get my new truck.
Woo!
So exciting.
Shout out Chevy. Shout out mid-sized trucks, which is what I got.
It's a lot shorter than I imagined it would be.
Shorter like this way, or shorter like
shorter
like
ground? This way. Like
it's only my height.
Yeah, you're as tall as the truck.
Yeah, it's eye level. Well, it's not eye level because then I'd be taller than that. But yeah, it's 70.7 inches tall. and I am 70 inches tall.
So that's 5'10" and a half.
Actually is taller than me because technically I'm 5'9" 3/4. So it's an inch taller than me, basically. But this is her or him, mostly her. And then we've got
nice.
Oh, that was almost the price and everything.
Yeah, that's the picture I saw. That's where you can really see how short it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's just standing at the top of the truck.
I'm literally you can't see it.
No, but yeah, there it is.
But yeah. This thing rides like butter.
What's the gas mileage on it?
Well, it says 7. It's an average of 19, between 17 and 24 for the highway and city.
Yeah.
Pretty
good.
But I think when I just looked at it yesterday, it says the average. No, I just got it yesterday. So it was 14.7 and the best was like 27.1. So it gives you like an arrow here and then like an arrow here, and it's like, this is your average.
So the person before you wasn't very good with the car.
No,
you're gonna get that gas mileage way up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna get it for 17, I don't think, but definitely. I think I got like 300. It was like close to 400, maybe. I can't remember what it started with for a full tank of gas, but how many miles I can go.
That's pretty good.
The van was only like, I think I could get like 315.
Yeah.
I drove for a few miles and I was still at like 330 left. So I was like, all right.
Speaking of filling up our gas tanks, I know we've talked about this before of how long we wait to fill up our gas tank. For the past 2 times I filled up my gas tank, fuel light was on. And I was rolling into the gas station. Just, all right, time to get some gas before I go anywhere. Luckily, there's a gas station literally right up the street from me, so it's nice.
Yeah, it's a good thing. I
got like 3 gas stations. Back to your car. Did you haggle the price that?
Oh yeah. So yeah, what I tell you guys last time, that I could get a new truck for like the same...
Yeah, you looked it up on Kelley Blue Book and it was like $700 cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, never mind. Well, yeah, there was that, but at one point I was gonna get the truck. So after, I think after we did the podcast, I was thinking, I saw like a new truck, 2021 truck, whatever. It was like, this is only like $1,000 more, and it's got a full 3-year warranty, 0 miles. It's like, I might as well
pay the extra $1,000.
Yeah, and not get this, like, because an extended warranty, this one was like $2,000 or something like that. It's like, well, then why not just get the one that's $1,000 more and get a 3-year warranty?
Yeah.
Blah blah. So, I told him that, and then he's like, okay, so we'll start looking at this. They're like, well, we can see if we have any new ones. Blah blah. And so then what happened was my plan kind of went to shit, because the truck that I looked at that was only $1,000 more, whatever, it was not actually, it's on the website, but it was not actually supposed to be there. So I was like,
well, cool. If it's not supposed, it's like, listen, here's how I would take that.
Yeah.
At a store, if something is labeled wrong on the shelf, they got to give it to you for that price.
They got to give it to you for what you found it for. Yeah.
Well, the truck that I was looking at, 1, was not at their dealership.
Okay.
And 2, it wasn't even in the state.
Okay. I guess.
So I couldn't even get the truck.
That's like when somebody finds that something that should be $1,000 in a wrong spot in the store. They go, it was labeled for $1. They go, you found it in fucking kitchen appliances. It's a laptop.
Yeah. Yeah. No, this wasn't even supposed to be. This was supposed to be in Ohio. And it was on a New York, like Western New York website.
Yeah.
Car dealership. So either way, that kind of was like, ugh. And I was like, I was like, well, what do I want to do now? I found this other one. I was like, get this one. I was like, you know what? I just want a fucking truck. Okay. I'm just gonna stop fucking thinking about it. Blah, blah. I'm just gonna be happy that I have a new truck to me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, okay, you know what? I'll take the truck for this price if you give me the tonneau cover for free and installment for no charge.
Hell yeah.
Comes back with, and now my second offer was, okay, if you're not going to give me that, then give me $300 off so I can buy my tonneau cover.
Smart.
He comes back with, I talked to my manager. Best we could do is give you $300 to then purchase your tonneau cover.
Okay.
And I was like,
that's fair.
I was like, all right. And then I was also saying I don't want the extended warranty. I didn't care enough because we were rushed, and he just put it on the write up he gave me, and I was like, where's this fucking $2,500 come from, bro?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, is that the extended warranty? I was like, fuck that.
Yeah, fuck warranties.
So then we get up there and everything. I was like, I'll take the truck. And we're getting everything out. We're signing, doing all this. And the finance manager comes back. He goes, okay, before I write up everything, I just wanted to write this down so you guys could see it. This 4-year warranty, bumper to bumper, 50,000 miles, extended warranty. It's only cost you an extra $14 a month. Did you want this? And I go, oh.
Tack it on.
Because I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know it was 4 years. I was told to ask, but in my head, I was just like, I just don't want it. It's like, because my negotiator, he was like, don't get the extended warranties. It's just how they get a lot of money out of you.
Yeah.
And yeah, but when he came up to me and was like, for 4 years, you got bumper to bumper. If anything goes, not like obviously if I fucking crash, that's not their fault. But like if I'm driving and the engine decides to just seize up for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
Because I've kept up on the maintenance and everything, I'm covered. And it was like, he was like $14 a month extra. I'm like, fine.
Yeah.
So they were really trying to get that out of me, most likely. And I was like, whatever.
So you got the $300 off for the
tonneau cover, but then I also added on $2,500.
Yeah, but the $2,500 is over the course of like 4 years. So
yeah, that is true. But either it was an extra 14. I was like, just shut the fuck up. Give me my truck.
Yeah. Okay?
So that all happened. So I had to coming to the down payment and everything. I did not know. He was like, how are you gonna do this down payment? Is it cash, check? One, I didn't know you could just straight up
put a down payment on it as a check.
I didn't know you could do it as cash. Honestly, I thought
I'm walking in there, $1,000 cash.
Yeah.
In my head, I thought it was just like here's my routing information.
Yeah, they just take it from your bank.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, no, we don't deal with that stuff. It was either check, cash, or one other option.
It's like actually making a purchase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like, so now we did all this stuff, and it was kind of an awkward moment because we were like, we don't have a payment here, so you can secure this truck. And I was like, day is ruined. I was just like, fuck. He's like, I'm trying to think here. He's like, card. I can pay with card.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, my card only goes up to $600 because it got declined the one time when something was $615. So I was like, I can't do this down payment. And he was like, well, you can call your bank, see if they will extend your limit, and then we could do it because you're going to make a large amount for a large transaction, and then they could bring it back down, whatever. Okay. So I get up to the finance lady who's going to cash me out. She's like, I start calling. She's like, I'm just going to let you know now. I don't think they're going to answer. It's a Saturday at fucking 5:00.
Damn.
So she's like, somebody in here earlier, they didn't answer, whatever. I was calling. They answered. They're like, hey, how can we help you? And she was like, oh my God. So I was like, hey, yeah, I was just wondering I'm trying to make a large transaction here to purchase a car for a down payment. Could you up my limit? Okay, how much? I was like, $1,000. I need to go up to $1,000. That's just the price I'm saying. That's not the down payment on my truck that I did, but it's $1,000. So she's like, okay, no problem. Put $1,000, tried it, didn't work. We're like, okay, did you do $1,000? Yes, I did $1,000. Let me look. Okay, try it again. Try it again. No, it doesn't work. She's like, okay. She's like, I see you have like a purchase on here of $900. And I'm like, she was like, did you do that? I was like, no. I was like, why would I make a $900 purchase? I couldn't even do it before because I knew I only had 600 minute limit. So I was like, I went onto my app and I was like, if there's a $900 fee on here of something, I was like, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
Yeah.
It was me transferring my savings to my checking of the $900 so I could have those funds in my checking account. And she was like, oh yeah, that's it. She was like, looking at it, she says, did you make a purchase for $1.10 at this Karen whatever? And I was like, yeah. And it was $1.10 for a cookie out of a vending machine because I used my card and it costs 10 cents extra when you use your card on a vending machine, which is bullshit.
Yeah, the biggest scam ever.
Yeah. And I use my card a lot because I often don't. I had 320s in my pocket when I wanted this cookie.
Yeah.
So these 2 cookies, but shout out grandma cookies, oatmeal raisin, man.
Oh, the fucking best.
Sponsor,
so good.
give me cookies, best. Man.
Yeah.
Nothing but good.
Yo, if we got sponsored by grandma's cookies, I'd fucking lose my shit.
Yeah.
Their peanut butter cookies.
Yeah.
Crush.
Peanut butter. They crush. Peanut butter, chocolate chip, oatmeal raisin. I'm loving them all.
Softest cookies you'll ever eat. Swear to God.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah. She's like, oh. She's like, you would have to make the purchase for like $1.10 cheaper. And now technically, so she was like that. And I was like, oh, I asked her, I was like, could you make it can you limit me up to $1,000, $1,005 then? She's like, no, 1,000 is my limit. And I was like, and so she was like, well, you could write it up as $998 just to be safe.
Yeah.
So the woman was like, okay, I will write you up for $998 and I will spot you the $2 that you need. And so technically in the end, the woman on the bank, she got me my truck for $2 cheaper.
Hey, that's pretty good.
So
you got the dealership that literally to give you $2 in cash towards your car.
She was like, I will spot you the $2 if it means we can get you this truck. And I saw her like go into her purse, take $2 bills out and put it towards so I was like, wow. And we were all of us, the salesperson, the person checking me out, my dad and I, we were like, I was just kind of like rolling my eyes at this woman on the phone because like the stuff, I was like, she said something and I was like, yeah, no shit, dude. But then I hung up, thank you, blah, blah. And we were all just like, I was like, what just happened? I was like, but now thinking about it, I was like, she saved me $2.
Yeah.
She saved me $2 more. So I will take it. But so then I got to my car and hopped in, set up my Bluetooth. The thing that bugs me, I did not know that Apple CarPlay, you had to have your phone plugged in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is annoying because sometimes like if I hit my phone, or kind of just move my phone, the thing might pop out or like get loose.
Should probably get a new cable.
No, it's not the cable. It's any cable that goes in here.
All right. Should probably get a new phone.
Nope. That's not worth it. Because I don't need to like, I was using an all car ride when I was driving around yesterday and I just set it in my cup holders and I'm chilling. Because I don't need to use my phone. I've got what I want there. I got my music, got the maps.
Yeah.
The best thing I like is when I when I have it in like, it goes like, you got a thing of maps here that's like this big, and then it's like music, date, and then
Mhm.
there's like something else. And
Yeah, I love Apple CarPlay. The Subaru rental that they gave me when my car was getting work done at the dealership, that had Apple CarPlay, and it was I did not even want to take this car back to them. They gave me the rental, and I go, "Fuck my car, leave it there.
yeah.
I'm stealing this one." I loved that rental. It was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, it was cool, and I just like looking at the map, and I could just see, because in my head I like to know if like where what can cut through to what.
Yeah,
like like if I'm driving down, I'm driving down my street, I can get to Tina's house, Joe, if I literally just take a bunch of side streets that cut through like 2 main roads.
Yeah.
And everything. And I'm like, that's the coolest thing ever.
I love finding shortcuts like that.
Yeah. It's not a shortcut because
no, it definitely takes longer, but like those little like whoop.
Yeah. I just like to know if I have that up and be like, dude, these cops aren't catching me, bro. I'm gonna be in and out of this neighborhood in 2 seconds before you even know where I fucking went. Not that I get pulled over a lot, but just
now
like to
if
know.
you ever do,
if I see a cop behind me, I'm just like, okay, I know that this side street, I can pop out this way and boom. I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I always think that as soon as I see a cop, I'm like, where's the closest?
What's the quickest escape route?
That's probably not the best thing.
No, but hey, it's
But I also am like, okay, if I pull down this way and make a turn right here, there's no way this cop is. If I can turn my car off quick enough, they're not going to know.
Exactly.
Just turn my car off, turn the lights off, boom, I'll be dead. Car was sitting here the whole time. But yeah, it was an exciting day. Almost cried. Because this might be cheesy, but Dad was like, "I'm proud of you," and I was like, "Wow."
Yeah. Oh, when Dad says he's proud of us, that's like
I was like,
tugs at the heartstrings.
He just did like a pat on the back and was like, "This is your first big purchase. I'm proud of you." I was like, "Yeah."
So cute.
I was like, "Oh yeah, it felt good." I was just smiling. I was just like ear to ear. I was like, "This is good. This feels good."
Yeah.
And then of course I sit in my car and Dad goes, "Oh, you got a scratch right there."
Fuck you, Dad.
And then he just kept coming to you. Oh, that must be part. I'm like, Dad, go away. Okay,
just get the fuck out of here.
Fucking drive home. God. Done with you now.
I had a pretty eventful. Now when was this? You bought it on Friday? Saturday. So what did I do? I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday. You may be able to tell, rearranged my room.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what room is he in? I was so confused.
So now, as you can see, I don't like it, but my bed is like partially in front of the window, which I don't like personally. But we had to create more space because I bought Newton a dog bed because I'm sick of him getting up on my bed because he is dirty and he sheds like a motherfucker, which is why I bought the black blanket, but you can still see his fucking hair. So I go, I'm just going to buy him his own bed because it's going to be comfortable for him because he likes to lay on the couch. And this is like as soft. The bed I bought him is like as cushioned as the couch.
Yeah.
So I went to PetSmart. Dog beds at PetSmart, fucking ridiculously priced. Don't fucking go to PetSmart. Then I went to
TJ Maxx?
No, I went to Home Goods.
Oh, yeah. Same thing.
Yeah. And Home Goods dog section is fucking gigantic. It's better than PetSmart. So I bought him a dog bed there. It's a nice one and cost me $20 less than the one at PetSmart, which is essentially the same thing.
We're all saving money.
Yeah. And brought it home thinking, okay, this is a perfect size. I'll put it right next to my bed. So he's like right down next to me and it'll still like leave enough space in my room for whatever the fuck I need to do. And I put it down and it was touching my bed and the wall. And I go, fuck. So like where the fan is now, that's where I put the bed originally. And it was touching the wall over there. And I was like, shit, that's not gonna fly.
You can't touch the wall.
Well, it was touching my bed and the wall on my side of the bed. So like I couldn't walk around. I had to walk over it if I wanted to get anywhere else in my room. So it was a pain in the ass. Like it was just like it wasn't practical. So I was like, I have to rearrange my room. Because no matter where I put it, it wasn't working. And so Shannon had the idea a couple of weeks ago to rearrange my room and put the bed where it is right now. And I go, I'm not going to put my bed there because I don't want half of my bed sticking out in front of the window, especially because I have such a low windowsill. Like you can't even see the windowsill. It's so low.
Yeah.
And I go, I don't want my bed in front of it. I just don't like it's meant to be up against the wall that I'm facing now. And so I was like, well, this is the only way. So what we did is we took a piece of graph paper, we drew out my room, the exact dimensions, and then we cut out the exact dimensions of every single item in my room, the dresser, the nightstand, the bed, the dog bed, the desk, and cut out those little pieces of paper and then moved them on this rectangle that we had drawn on the graph paper, and figured out that what Jennon had said was the best thing for us. So now I'm facing the wall that used to be behind me in the podcast. So like that picture of the rocket ship is right here as opposed to behind me on that side.
I think you made this way more difficult than it had to be.
What do you mean?
Why couldn't you just look at your room and be like, okay?
Because it was hard to picture what would give me the most amount of floor space that works for this dog bed. Because what I was picturing in my head when Shannon first said it was, she was like, put your bed along this wall behind me, but like put it in the corner. And I was like, I don't want to put my bed in the corner because I'm 25 fucking years old. And my bed was in the center of the room like a grown ass adult. And now it's going back in the corner. Fuck that. And so I was like, I just don't want to do that. So now we kind of settled. So my nightstand is over there in the corner. So I have a little bit, I've got like 2 feet of space between my bed and the wall now. So I can still walk on my side of the bed, which is nice. And that leaves me a lot of space here. So like, obviously this is my desk. I've got about 3 feet between the edge of my desk and my bed. And the dog bed's right next to me at the desk.
Wait, so if you push your bed back, so you put bed how it is now, you pushed it back.
All the way up to the wall.
All the way up to the wall, and you put your nightstand on the window side next to your bed. Can you open your door?
Yes.
Then that's the most floor space. And screw what your bed looks like in the corner, because you get the most floor space out of it.
Yeah, but the big reason I don't want my bed in the corner is because I don't want to have to get into my bed from I don't want to have to get in, because I sleep on that side, right? That side.
Boo-hoo. It's not like it's a huge ass bed.
No, it's not. But I don't want to crawl across the bed to get to my side.
I understand, Joe.
Thank you.
I get it.
I like getting into my bed on my side, especially like if Shannon's over, she sleeps right here. So she'll get in on this side. I don't want to have to crawl over her ass, especially because I stay up later than she does. So I'll be sitting here at my computer watching videos. She's asleep. Do I have to crawl over her now? Fuck that.
Yeah, it's very college-esque, that setup. I mean,
You'll
my
realize
bed, there's
it,
only
Dave, trust
one
me,
way to do it.
You will see one day when you get a bigger room, you're gonna be like,
when I get a bigger room, I'm gonna have it to where I can get in on both sides, but I'm still only ever just gonna probably just fall onto my bed and be like, all right, whatever.
Yeah, it's fine. I will still fall onto my bed from time to time.
Yeah, but at least you could get in it from both sides then.
But there's no reason to, because
there is.
Whatever side I'm on is just whenever I'll get on.
That's because you're single, Dave. You can sleep in your bed alone. That is not the case for me.
Single life is the best life. Ching.
Yeah, I couldn't afford a new truck dating Shannon, so exactly. I spent $130. So we celebrated our 1-year anniversary a little late, but just the other day. And thank you. We went to Boathouse at Disney Springs, which is a seafood restaurant, and dropped a pretty penny on dinner. It's not cheap. It's good.
Spent over.
I knew I was spending over $100. I got the bill. I looked at it. And I was just like, sheesh. I was not happy about it. But it's our anniversary. It's whatever. And it's good food. It really is. For the price you're paying, I wish I would have gotten a little bit. Like the grouper that I got was only about, I don't know, like this big. So it wasn't huge, but it came with a lot of stuff, like a lot of potatoes and I think there was spinach or something. I didn't get the spinach, but a lot of stuff with the grouper. It was very tasty. So I was fine spending over $100.
Yeah, fuck that. I spent $100 on myself.
I will too, in a heartbeat. Spending $100 on food is very hard for me to be like, okay, fine. Spending $100 on anything else.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, anything else, but like food, it's like I could literally just like get an all right meal at it.
Yeah, I can go to fucking Target, get a frozen pizza for $5. Why am I spending $100 on a fish?
Yeah.
And the only reason they charge that much is because it's fresh caught food every single day.
So you're paying for also the experience, which is
the experience is being in Disney World with a bunch of fucking screaming kids. Some kid, they brought their newborn into this place. Your fucking newborn is not
like people who do that. Yeah, I don't like people who bring their newborn.
And like, it's not a hoity-toity restaurant. It's at Disney Springs, so like, it's open to the general public.
But is it the one that you can drive into the?
Yeah, it's right next to where you can bring the boat
car
cars.
drives into the water. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's right next to that, and you just go in there and eat. It's a boat themed restaurant, and it's almost all seafood. They also have like steak and stuff like that. But like the price you're paying and like the way that the atmosphere of the restaurant is like very fancy. So like, we dressed up, we looked nice. Of course, we were celebrating something. Yeah. But like, the people sitting right next to us, shorts and t-shirts. Like,
probably thought you guys were lame.
Probably, yeah.
Like, what the fuck are these guys doing? That's what I'd be like.
Yeah. We were definitely the nicest dressed people in the restaurant, hands down. Somebody was wearing Mickey ears and like a red, white, and blue outfit. I'm like, bitch, it's fucking August.
Makes sense. Tourists.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta get my Mickey ears, put on my whatever. No offense.
But long story short, I rearranged my bedroom.
Yeah.
Yes, Sarah, what just happened?
No, so
Gasp.
Please hold. I think I might have just crushed something for Jess and I.
Oh my god.
Dude, that could mean anything. I crushed something, you means I just got something for us, or
you just murdered
physically
somebody.
Just crushed a new phone.
Dang it.
No, not crushed. Dreams crushed, perhaps.
So my best friend and I officially booked everything, flights, rooms. My best friend and I are going to Disney on this weekend. So I'm very excited, and we're trying to make she really wants to eat at Ohana one of the mornings, so I've been checking, and there was one that was just available and someone got it before me.
Yeah,
dang it. But we're actually coming for a whole extra day. The way it all worked out. So we're leaving Thursday after work, and then at 9 we're leaving, and then we're gonna work from home from Florida.
Hey,
sorry if my company listens to
this. We're gonna work from home from Florida,
and then we'll fly home Monday.
There you go.
Easy peasy, man.
Very
it's crazy.
Which this whole thing, thank you, Joe. Joe calls me on Friday and is like, I just sent you a picture, check your phone. Joe got us tickets. So I'm very, very excited. I'm so excited.
I'm telling you right now, I have zero desire to go to Magic Kingdom when you get here. I'm gonna go. I'll spend the day with you and everything. But God, going to a park fucking sucks. I hate it so much.
And when I just checked the weather, it's gonna rain.
Yeah. Welcome to Florida.
Yeah, no, I know that. But I'm just concerned that Happily Ever After won't happen, which is 100% the entire reason that Jess and I.
No, it'll be fine.
Going.
It's mainly been raining middle of the day or evening, and by the time end of the night rolls around for fireworks, the rain's passed.
Yeah. I was on the phone with Grant yesterday because I was telling him that I was coming, and he helped with our hotel, and he was like, "It's raining," and I was like, "Is Happily Ever After gonna happen?" He's like, "Yes."
Yeah, it always does.
It does always happen. I'm so good.
But I don't want to go to a park, but it's fine. Parks haven't been busy. I was talking to somebody the other night, and they were like, "Yeah, I was at Magic Kingdom, and we got on all the rides before 3 p.m." And I was just like, "Damn."
That crushes.
Oh my god.
Anyways, Sarah, you said you have an embarrassing story.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so I'm going to tie it into what I was talking to Dave about at the beginning of the podcast with the new drink that I found.
Okay.
Because it all kind of consists together.
Okay.
So Friday, my best friend has summer Fridays. So we work from home, and she has a pool. So we hang out our moms have become best friends. So Gene and Mary hang out too.
Mhm.
And so we, there was a lot of leftover alcohol from my birthday, like who just left White Claws here, who left Coronas here. So we just like brought it all to Gene and Jess's. So my work day is finished. I'm just prefacing it with I was not drinking while I was working.
Listen, you're working from home. Drink fucking on the drink on the job.
No, I will not do that. My work
I'd be
day was
wasted.
finished. My work day was finished before I had anything, and Jess had this brand in her fridge, and she was like, "I hate these. You try them, see if you like them." Well, I am obsessed with them.
Of course.
They're called Loverboy hard teas.
Oh, I'm probably down those. Those are I've never had them, but I'm just saying they sound like they're good.
And I have an aversion to twisted teas. Can't drink them ever again in my life.
Love twisted teas.
So I was like kind of nervous, but these are so good. And there is no sugar and 10 less calories than a White Claw. So I was like, okay, sign me up.
I thought White Claws had like no calories.
They have 100 calories.
Yeah, they have 100.
These have 90.
Some White Claws have 70.
Huh?
Some White Claws have 70.
Which ones?
Oh yeah,
Like
the 70 cal pack.
Yeah, the 70.
Oh,
but the
no
flavors
shit.
aren't as
what
good.
Flavors?
It's like it's the 2.0 pack they did in.
Oh, I like the 2.0.
So it's like tangerine.
I thought it only came in one pack.
Watermelon.
Yeah, the watermelon flavor fucking slaps.
I'll send you all of mine.
Yeah, please. I don't know if you can send alcohol in the mail, but I'll take them.
Yeah, technically,
they just sit there.
Yeah, just put them in your checked luggage on the flight down.
Yeah, exactly. They'll be all shook up and uncarbonated.
That's fine. I'll fucking drink them either way.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna look up these.
I love them.
What are they called?
Loverboy.
Loverboy.
So I was a little nervous
boy.
drinking them because I thought that they might have caffeine in them. And I cannot have caffeine because it triggers my migraines. So I drink decaf coffee, everything. So I was a little nervous, but I kept drinking them. I was like, I'm gonna wake up with the worst headache if these things have caffeine in them. They don't, they're caffeine free, so I can continue to drink them.
Nice.
But here's where this story gets a little embarrassing.
Oh boy.
We leave the house, we leave Jess's, and Jess and I, she lives on one end of town and I live on the other, and my town is not that big, so it takes like 4 minutes to get from my house to her house. 6 minutes if there's a train or there's traffic. And I have to pee.
Like,
so
I thought you were saying right now you have to pee, and I was like,
no. In the story, I have to pee so bad. Like, didn't pee before we left. And granted, it's really not that far of a drive, but I was like, oh, I'll be fine. Well, there was a train. I am like literally ready to pee my pants. And so my mom pulls into the driveway. I sprint up the stairs. I get so flustered. And then my mom tries to tell me something. So I whip open the door. I'm like, what? I thought that I put my phone far enough on the like little thing we have above our toilet. Phone goes into the toilet. Completely submerged. There was nothing in there, but like completely submerged in the water. And I'm just like, I like look at it for 30 seconds and I'm like, what do I do? So I pull my phone out. I still have to pee. So I like turn around, go pee, and I'm holding my phone and I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? It turned on and it worked. I had to play this like loop from YouTube. Granted, there's no case
to get the water out. Yeah.
Yeah. And this sound is playing and like all of this water is coming out of my speakers. And I'm like,
what phone do you have?
The 12.
Oh, that shit's waterproof anyways. You're fine.
I just had to get this new phone because this one
fell in the toilet.
Shit the bed.
That one got in it.
Yeah, no, the 12 is so waterproof. You could have left that shit in the toilet forever.
I had no idea. I just panicked. I was like, my phone's in the toilet. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't trust phones. Okay. If I drop in water, I drop in water. I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna want to get it out fast because like it's not good for it. But they make these phones so sealed now that you're perfectly fine.
But it was like 100% submerged, and I was just like, how did I do that? Like I was like, what do I do?
Oh my God.
I've never done that. I've never like dropped my phone.
The amount of people that I know that have dropped their phone in the toilet, and the amount of those people that have been girls,
yeah,
it's a shocking number. I have never met a guy who's dropped their phone in the toilet. Let's put it that way.
I was just like, I've never even like from when I was a kid, like dropped any phone in like any body of water ever. So I was just like, I've never had like a water incident with my phone. So I was like, what do I do? How did I do that? And at first I didn't pay attention because I thought it was just something else that like fell that I hit with my phone as I put it up there.
Nope, it was just your phone.
It was your phone sinking into the toilet
Water.
I was like,
I have never, well, two things with that story. One, my water instance with my phone of me dropping it wasn't submerged into water, but I usually have my phone in the shower because I'm listening to music. So the one time it just like missed or just like slipped off this little windowsill thing there and just dropped 4 feet onto the tub floor. I just heard something smack and I was like, oh my God. And it's not and this thing, one, it's getting water sprayed on it every time I'm in the shower.
Yeah. So
that's not good. I've dropped it a couple times now in the shower. And I'm like, this phone's shout out Bodyguard's case and screen protector, because so far you're doing me a damn good job with not having my phone break. But the one time I dropped one of my hats in the toilet because now there was nothing in there.
How the hell did you drop my hat in the toilet?
I put my hat on the sink and I turned and I just smacked it into
it with that fat ass.
Yeah.
Absolute dump truck just
my hand hit it and I just like, as you did with your phone, you just kind of like looked at it for a second. I just like saw it happen in like slow motion. I was just like, fuck, man. And then I just reached in and grabbed it and I was like, in my head, it's just like, I was like, I'm still just going to rinse this off. Right.
Oh yeah, of course.
Cause like, so I just turned the shower on and I was like, okay, we'll just put it in there. And then I just left it on a hook. Let it dry. I was like, man, dude, imagine there's something in that toilet. I had to throw this hat. This is my favorite hat.
Yeah, gotta throw it out.
It wasn't my favorite because I don't really wear it anymore, but because I got some new better hats, but it was my Syracuse one.
Let me preface this story. Do you guys remember the app Yik Yak?
Yeah.
No.
So yeah, Dave, but you probably wouldn't because it was I guess you guys are the same age. So
hold on. Okay, explain what it is.
Yik Yak it's basically like an anonymous Twitter. You can just post whatever the fuck you want. It's completely anonymous. People can comment on it and it's completely anonymous. They can upvote or downvote on it if they like it. But anyways, so
what, it's like a Reddit?
Kind of like the voting thing is like Reddit.
Okay.
But it was very popular amongst college students when I was a freshman in college. So back in like 2014, 2015.
Yeah, I was a sophomore in high school. I was a sophomore in high school.
Yeah, I was a freshman.
No, Dave, you would also be a sophomore.
Then that would make me a junior.
No, because you guys are the same fucking age.
What year did you graduate high school, Dave?
2017.
I graduated in 2016.
Yeah, Joe, she's 23. I'm 22.
I don't fucking know. You guys are the same age to me.
So it was my sophomore year and it was Dave's freshman year.
No, there's no way because Dave was a freshman when I was a senior. So my freshman year of college, he would have been a sophomore.
Yeah, so you were a junior.
Okay, so it was my junior year then.
There you go.
Not that any of that matters.
No, it doesn't matter at all.
But let's just, we wanted to
my freshman year of college, 2014 into 2015, the app was very popular. Do you guys remember when when clowns were a big thing, they were just clown spottings all
Oh
over the fucking
yeah,
country.
yeah.
That's
But
the
then
same.
resurfaced. Yeah,
That's the same thing that Yik
college.
Yak was popular around that time. So people on Yik Yak around the time the clowns were coming out would always post going clown hunting on Yik Yak. Like that was like the major thing of that time
Wow, I
period.
forgot about that.
Yeah,
clown
so like
hunting.
Yik Yak was super fucking popular because like you'd see again college students, you're away from home, you're in a fucking dorm with a million fucking strangers, and so everybody's just posting anonymously a bunch of weird shit and random crap. Everybody's like trying to hook up all this shit all the time, and to the last one train of thought. Oh, so like it was hilarious because like you would just comment and say whatever the fuck you wanted about whoever the fuck you wanted to know to know who you were. So it recently resurfaced. It's becoming a popular app again. And obviously working down here at Disney, we have a lot of people who are in college doing the college program or just recently graduated college doing the college program. So therefore Yik Yak being back is popular amongst college kids again. So I had to re-download the app because I've been hearing all this shit about Yik Yak. And being at Disney where people are constantly visiting from all over the country, this shit is wild. Like people lose their minds on this app. It is so funny all the time. There's a guy who does a daily weather report. So like first thing in the morning, you can open up Yik Yak. He'll be like, here's what the weather looks like for today. And then every couple of hours gives another update. I'm like, this guy's fucking great. Awesome. And then you see all the college program kids just complaining about how shitty life is down at Disney. I'm just like, yeah, welcome to fucking work, bitches. Sorry, you've just been at college for 4 years and you never had to work a day in your goddamn life. And now you're working your ass off making shit pay.
So I will never in my life download Yik Yak again because I was a victim of being bullied on Yik Yak.
It's anonymous. How could you be bullied?
My name was being said.
Oh.
I was straight up being bullied. I never said anything, but I would just open it and my name was there. And I was like, oh, okay. Fuck this. I don't need to read this. Yeah, straight up bullied on Yik Yak. I wasn't the only one. I was like one of many people who got bullied.
One of many.
But I was just like,
cool, I'm done with this.
Yeah, I'm like, see ya. Thanks for coming.
When those clown things were happening, dude, I was like, one, if I was like with people, I'd love to just see a clown.
Oh, absolutely.
But when I was out by myself, I'm like, dude, if I saw a clown in a parking lot, bro, I am running his ass over.
Oh, 100%.
Because I'm like, and then like, I remember people were saying like, oh, like with all these clowns, like some clowns are getting, because the clowns would be getting hurt because like people would be like freaking out.
Oh yeah. If I saw a fucking clown out there by me, now I'm not afraid of clowns, but if I see anybody just standing in the darkness by myself, I'm gonna run their ass over.
Yeah, and start running after me. I'm like, no, thank you. It was a little creepy at night. I was a little scared.
My friends, because it also was a thing my freshman year, which was a couple years later.
Yeah, it resurfaced.
And my friends would, and my campus was so small, so like everybody knew everybody, but like there were people that would like dress up as clowns, like fuck with everybody, like who actually weren't going to do anything. But like my friends would go out, and I was like, maybe let's all just like stay safe, like maybe not try to do that. So I was like, you guys are psychos.
It was a little creepish, but I definitely at one point, if I was with friends, I'd be like, let's go clown hunting. Let's go find a clown. Let's go kill him.
Me and my friends would drive around campus. And there was only ever one clown on our campus. We would drive around and look for him. Because like you'd see on Yik Yak, like clown spotted out by this dorm. And we're let's fucking go. Get in the car. We're driving. It was so much fun.
Just because it's like if I just had a group of people, it'd be like, what are you gonna do, clown? What are you gonna do? Nothing. Because we're gonna beat you up, and then you're gonna
leave your ass on the side of the road.
You're gonna regret ever putting that clown costume on, and now you're gonna be terrified of college campuses and clowns because it's gonna have PTSD because you're a moron.
Oh my god!
So don't fucking put a clown costume on and have a bat in your hand or a chainsaw. or whatever whacking device you prefer.
Whacking device.
But yeah. Anything else?
Those are my stories for the week. Rearranging the
That's
room
all
and
I
Yik
got.
Yak.
I have one more. I went to the Bills game
Oh yeah.
on Saturday. Hottest thing ever. Like hottest as in I was dripping sweat.
Mhm.
I had sweat coming out of my calf and my shin, just dripping down my leg, and I was so confused.
Oh.
I was like, I've never had sweat. Like, I mean, maybe I obviously have sweat. I've had sweat like drip down my leg, but like I was literally just sitting there, not moving, in 88-degree sun just beaming on me, no
Yeah.
cloud anywhere. And I'm just sitting there watching the game, and I was like, something's tickling my leg. And I just like swiped down, and my hand was just wet.
Ew.
And I was like, whoa, dude. Everybody had just sweat. Like you could see that they were sweating so much. Like this kid stood up, had a sweat, had a sweat mark. Like he had swamp ass, but it like wasn't huge. It was just he had a wet spot on the back of his pants.
Yeah.
He had like wet spots on the back of his shirt. These other people had just their whole shirt was just wet. And I was like, everybody was dripping. I was like, damn,
That's
bro.
wild.
Yeah. I was coming down like it made sense. It was coming down like right here.
Yeah,
on my
yeah,
face,
yeah.
whatever.
The natural
I
head
could
sweat.
feel it just dripping like underneath my arms, down my chest, and I was like, that's kind of normal, you know. I would expect that, but then I just like touched my leg, and I was like, ugh,
Gross.
dude.
Yeah.
But we left early, got there a little late, so it's like, did we even watch the game? But we did. We were there
That's me every day at work. Because like I wear pants at work, and it's fucking 90+ degrees down here.
Oh, I thought you said you got there late. Or
No,
yeah,
I
got there
get
late.
there late
That's
and
what
leave
I thought you were
early.
gonna say too.
I was like,
No,
I don't
no,
think
no,
that's
no.
good.
The sweating, like because so like the costume, if I'm just like driving a truck, is khaki shirt and khaki shorts. When I coordinate, it's a white shirt and khaki pants. I could wear the khaki shirt and shorts, but I like to look a little bit more professional when I'm coordinating, so I wear the shirt and pants. And I like to wear the white shirt because it's a thinner material, so I don't sweat up here as much.
Yeah.
But my fucking legs are just dripping sweat all day long in these pants. It's awful. Absolutely.
Now, is it a
awful.
dark khaki or a light khaki where you would like see the sweat through the pants?
I think no
No, you
matter
don't
what,
see
you
the
see
you
it.
don't see the like you
Oh, okay.
could, but you don't.
Okay.
I don't sweat that much. Like
You should get some dry fit khaki pants.
couldn't wear those.
Why not?
Would they really know?
I have to wear. Yeah, they would know. For the one reason, let me show you exactly why they would know. Because of this fucking pocket right here.
Oh.
A little cargo pocket.
Little cargo pocket.
I'm sure you could find those.
I highly doubt it because it's not on both sides.
Yeah, but you could definitely find
A one-side cargo pocket.
That's dumb.
Well, that's where I keep my wallet, so it works.
Yeah, well, Disney. So they've got costume regulations.
Oh, 100%. I mean, there's
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, but it's khaki pants.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a khaki pants.
They're Disney khaki pants.
Did they give them to you?
Disney look.
Oh, okay. I figured you just kind of had to go out and get khaki pants.
No.
Khaki pants.
Shut up, Dave.
Okay. Now that I'm done being a child.
Yeah.
But yeah, that. So yeah, I was hot as fuck. But we won. Oh,
But really, it's fine.
This happened when we were leaving. We got in we were coming out, and this old couple, the old man had a cane, and his wife was just, you know, she didn't have anything. I mean,
She was perfectly not disabled.
Yes, he had the cane. She didn't have a cane or anything, any help, a walking device, whatever. So they're walking, they're looking around. They were looking for like I kind of heard them just like whispering and kind of looking around, like, cause they had the golf carts for like shuttles or whatever. But he sees this guy, and I see him point. He's like, "Oh, there's a guy over there," and he had a wheelchair. So it seemed like they really did not want, or like one of the man did not want to walk, because he called the guy over. And then we get in our car, and I see them walking still towards wherever they're going. This man was weak in the knees, dude. He was just shaking. Like he
just
would,
really
like,
depending on that cane.
like he was just like, and I was like, bro, like I'm looking at him. Mom was like, he's gonna fall. So he's like holding on, like he's from car to car. He's just like holding on to it. He's got his cane and holding on. He gets to this truck, and you just see him just start going down. He just gets onto his knees, and I'm like,
damn.
I was like, Mom pulled over, and I got out. I was like, are you okay? He was like, he was just like out of breath. He's like, yeah. I just gotta take a minute. And I was like, where are you going? He's like, going right here. And it was just this Chevy Equinox right in front of this truck that he was at. And I was like, well, we can get you to your truck or to your car or whatever. And he was like, I just don't know if I can get my legs underneath me. And I was like, oh my God.
You're like, it's all right, Grandpa, hop on my back.
So we're like, well, why don't we just pull the car around? I was like, I could pull the car around. My mom could pull the car around, whatever. Well, she can do it. And so his wife, where's the keys? In my pocket. So gets the keys, whatever, she gets to the car. As she's doing that, a truck pulls up. Is he okay? Well, yeah, the heat, and I just think he's got bad legs or something. I don't know. So does he need water? I'm like, do you want a water, sir? He said, no, we've got some. Okay. And I could tell that water in that truck was ice cold, man. I'm like, all right, man.
You're missing out some good fucking water here.
Your fucking funeral, okay, dude? So it's fucking 88 degrees outside. This guy's falling.
Dude's 88 years old, 88 degrees. Does not.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, just take the fucking water.
Yeah.
But okay, so the truck leaves. Two guys are walking past us, like probably in their 20s. They're like, you need help? I'm like, we might, because I'm not picking this guy up by myself. I can't do that. I was like, yeah, we might. His wife's pulling the car around. And so we're standing there. She pulls up, opens the driver's side door, gets out, obviously. And we're like, all right, we can get you right here. We can bring you to the passenger side. We weren't sure what's going on. Then two officers came over. We're like, can we help you? Yeah, I just got to get in my car. And we're like, he stand up. He's like, where are we going? And the man was like, right here, right behind you. He's getting like frustrated.
Yeah, I would be too.
And because like there were so many people standing around him.
Yeah.
And like he just like seemed like the guy who doesn't want people, not like he doesn't want people's help, but like it's like his pride. It's like he can't walk, so he's like embarrassed or something, I feel like. But he was like, oh no, we'll get you. So I was like, probably we'll get you around to the passenger side. He's like, no, I'm driving. And we're like, you're driving?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good idea, sir.
He was like, I can drive. I just can't walk. And we're like, I mean,
not said.
He was like, but I think that I don't know who said it. It was either one of the officers or the two guys that walked. He was like, you need your
hello.
What your ring light?
My ring light just turned on. There it goes. I don't know what the fuck just happened.
Someone said it was like, yeah, but you need your legs to drive.
Damn. So, get fucking shit on, old man.
Well, because we're like, oh, I can't walk, but I can drive. It's like, well, how do you drive? You just use your fucking legs, bro. And it seems like, but the wife is like, what? Once he's sitting, he's fine.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay. So we get him into the truck, into the car, and we're like, all right, see you later. And everybody just, we all drove away. Two guys walked away, cops walked away. Me and Mom got back in the car. We drove away. They were like, oh my God.
What's happening?
I'm just confused how it's turning off if you can just turn it back on again.
Because it's plugged into my computer, and I think my computer keeps like coming unplugged or something.
Is it not like a switch or something that you're hitting? Like a...
No, I'm not touching anything.
No, I'm saying to turn it back on. How is
it's
it?
a little button.
Oh,
It's the ring light's plugged into my computer. It's a USB.
I get that.
If it turns off again, I'm fucking leaving it off. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
It's almost over anyways.
Coming to an end here, but yeah, no, that was I helped not that I helped an elderly man, but
I would say you helped an elderly man, Dave.
I would say that you helped them.
Yeah, this proves that Dave is not such a bad guy.
Yeah. Did I tell you on the podcast one time I got out of my car to help a guy push his truck in the middle of an intersection? You know me.
Dave's a nice guy.
Helping hand.
It's also a great example of how Buffalo is the city of good neighbors. We're just always willing to help somebody that's old and about to die.
Yeah. If it's someone, I mean,
oh my fucking God.
I mean, if I saw someone like straight up, just like, I was gonna say, yeah, but if you're not old, then fuck you. But if I saw someone like absolutely just like eat shit, I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Unless I saw other people go up there, because I wouldn't want to be that guy who's like the final person to like piss somebody off to like, because there's such a big crowd. Because at one point it was like our mom, his wife, me. He's leaning like on his knees, like kind of leaning on the bed on the end of this truck bed, and then the two guys that were next to me but not close to him, and then the two officers came. It's like, you've got 6 people standing around you. It's like, at one point I was like, should we back up to like give him some space or something, so he's not like overheating from our heat and everything? Because we're like, hey man, I mean,
that's how it works, but yeah.
I don't know, I was just like, whatever, but we still just all stood there, and I was like, I wouldn't want to be that guy. It's like, all right, we don't need somebody else here, because you've already got 15 people standing around this guy who just ate shit. That's the hypothetical scenario.
Yeah.
Not eat shit. But yeah.
All right, let's fucking wrap this shit before my fucking light turns off again.
Do I start?
Ah!
Oh my God, shut up. It's fine. Are we doing trivia?
It's not. Yes, Dave. We always fucking do.
I don't know. For some reason, I felt like we were going to the me saying I eat of the week and everything.
Trivia.
It's gonna turn off again. If you scream, I'm leaving.
Okay, whatever. Just do it quickly, please.
Pick a number, Sarah.
24.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Which U.S. state's official flower is the orange blossom? Okay, so we just have to pick a state. Let's go. I like these ones. I enjoy these ones.
I feel like this might be too obvious.
Orange blossom.
Orange blossom.
Oh no, my laptop's gonna die. Okay.
Bum, bum, bum.
Why? How do you not leave your laptop plugged in while recording a podcast?
Well, I did, and then I moved my laptop back, and the charger came undone.
Which U.S. state's official flower is the orange blossom?
Orange blossom. Fuck it, I'm just going for. I don't know if this is the right answer at all.
I'm trying to like. Okay, no, I can't really give away my thought process here.
Yeah, it comes down to this answer.
Yeah,
whichever state.
I'd like to just get to one win.
Yeah, whoever's closer gets this.
Oh yeah, so we'll do like distance, I'm guessing, again.
Yeah, unless we get it right, of course.
I think I'm gonna go. I don't want to go with that one because it's not it. Why do you think this is obvious, Sarah?
No, like my guess, I feel like is just too predictable.
Okay, fine. I'll go with.
All right, Sarah, what'd you put?
You ready, Dave?
No.
Come on, Dave. It's only 50 of them. Fucking pick one.
Oh, I kind of have a. No, this was my first guess. I'll go with this.
Okay. I wrote it down.
Okay, I said Florida.
So did I.
I said Georgia.
We're right there. So Dave will, if it's anything north of Florida, Dave's got it.
I started writing down California, and I was like, that's so far away from, like, it's just, I was going to try and pick something at least in the center.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, no, let me go more like south. So I was going to do Louisiana. And then I was like,
My
Louisiana.
second guess was Hawaii, but I stuck with Florida.
Hawaii would definitely be a far. Okay, we go.
For the win. Let's go! I'm too good. I'm too fucking good. Hell yeah.
Man. If you would have said anything else.
Literally anything else.
Unless you said like Mississippi.
Well, I feel like, I don't know. Because
you have to go based on state capitals, distance-wise.
That could have worked, yeah. If we were both picking states that touched Florida, we would have had to have gone like by like capital.
Huh.
That's a big win for me.
Fuck.
Sorry, Dave.
I just bought a car.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. That's all right. We both know that it's going to be a while before I actually ask you for money for the food.
So now I can sign out, right? You can follow me.
Yeah,
right?
Go ahead.
You can follow me on Instagram, which is _DavidSharkey_. Twitter at DShark101. Follow my Yik Yak. Eat of the week. Honestly, gonna go with the glizzy I got at the Bills game.
Nice.
And like there's something about them. I mean, it's just like, even though they're just wrapped up, it wasn't even tinfoil that it was wrapped up in, but it was just you could tell that it was just on a roller type deal, yeah. And they just put it in like a heater or whatever, like an oven type deal, and then they just pull them out and give them to you. But put some ketchup on that, we've gone in like 4 bites. I was like, it's just hit.
One of the best wieners you'll ever eat.
Yeah, one of the best. Simple though, ketchup, that's it. Yeah, no craziness. If they had onions, I'd put them on there. I also did not look to see if they had onions. So that would be my the week. If I'm sure if actually I ate something better, it'll pop in my head into one of yours.
Yeah. Sarah, go ahead.
Thanks.
At my Instagram at Sara Bayless, SARAAABAYLES. And then I actually did create the Instagram for my disposable pictures, which is at You'll See It in a Week.
Very nice.
I think it's so funny. I have yet to upload any of them. I think I'm waiting until my birthday ones come up. I might toss on some of the ones from Atlantic City, but my birthday ones should be here very soon. And then my eat of the week, my best friend made a spinach dip in a bread bowl. Top notch, so good.
Love a good bread bowl, hate spinach dip.
But it's so good.
Yeah, a bread bowl.
So good.
That bread is
fucking delicious.
My mom, at the same time, my mom also made a cheese board.
Ooh, a charcuterie board?
Charcuterie board? Crushed. So good.
Is a charcuterie board just cheese, or is it like cheese,
crackers, fruit?
Cheese, meats, nuts, crackers. Yeah.
Cheese, meats, nuts.
Got that from Monday.
It's gonna be the title of our next podcast. Cheese meets nuts.
Cheese meets nuts.
You can follow me, my photography Instagram, Sharky_. Hold on, I got a text from my roommate.
Why are you letting her know you're eat of the week?
No, my fucking Newton's being an asshole. Keeps digging a hole in the backyard, and my roommate's freaking out about it, and she won't stop texting me. It's pissing me off. Anyways, so you can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography, my regular Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Joe Sharky. My eat of the week is the sub from Subway that I had the other day. It was rotisserie chicken with bacon, lettuce, banana peppers, and chipotle Southwest sauce. Ooh,
Chipotle is
delicious. It was very good. I was very happy. I had it for lunch at work, and I was stuffed afterwards. Absolutely stuffed. I also had a Kit Kat bar with it. Love a good Kit Kat bar.
Oh, I love a good crunch.
Oh, my best friend bought the Reese's pumpkins.
Oh, those are the best Reese's. Those
and
ones,
I'm a tried and true original peanut butter cup Reese's.
Yeah,
gal.
I love the original, but the shaped.
I'm not a big shapes gal. Like even the trees.
Shapes guy.
They're usually not my favorite, but these ones they hit.
The trees, the hearts, the pumpkins, give it all to me.
Yeah,
the eggs. They're
so much better. They're just so much better.
So much more peanut butter. Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're hitting different this time.
Yeah, big peanut butter guy.
They're crushing.
Peanut butter guy.
They're crushing.
But anyways, you can follow the podcast on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Jesus Christ. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel at The Shuffle Podcast. And Dave, what the fuck are you about to do right now? Every time you get fucking right on top of your mic, I know you're going to whisper something fucking stupid and annoying. You can also follow and subscribe on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, anywhere else you listen to your podcast. Shut the fuck up, Dave. It's all The Shuffle Podcast. That's pretty much all I got. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing and turning on your notifications for us. Sarah, thank you once again for shut up, Dave. Thank you so much, Sarah, for joining us again. Dave, congratulations on the truck.
Thank you. Thank
you. And
it was a hard process.
Yes,
but we got there.
They're so proud of you. All right, we'll catch you guys next week with a new episode. Later.
Yeah. Bye.